Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community organiser and activist. Here in Australia, we've just had a referendum essentially over whether or not to have an advisory council on Indigenous issues able to report to Parliament. The referendum itself failed to get the required double majority to pass, largely because the major Conservative party here wanted to rile up its base by fear-mongering about how this hypothetical advisory council would divide the country. That's neither here nor there today. You could talk for hours about why the referendum didn't pass. So instead of doing that, I wanted to very briefly talk about what the progressive organiser ought to be doing now. In the run-up to voting, I made the case that while a yes result wouldn't magically fix every problem in this country, it would still decidedly be the preferable outcome. At the time, I also said that anyone who considers themselves meaningfully left-wing shouldn't see the outcome of the referendum, yes or no, as a reason to stop organising or pushing for more public support on Indigenous issues. Whether you organise formally as part of a larger group already, or you're more of an unaffiliated sort, there's still tons of causes being actively campaigned on right now to keep pushing for. In the Indigenous rights sphere alone, there's stuff like addressing the disparity in health and education standards, as well as the disproportionate carceral rates, and advocating for the signing of some sort of actual treaty between the federal government and the First Nations people of Australia. Even more broadly, there's still plenty of other issues like housing availability, the cost of living, and particularly at the moment, publicly demonstrating disapproval of Western nations such as Australia lending support to Israel's fairly genocidal ambitions in Gaza. As it stands, there's still all sorts of organising work to do. And you could argue that the defeat of the yes side in this referendum goes to show how much there is to do, and not that there's any reason to stop anytime soon. There might be some solace in knowing that ideally our solutions to political problems shouldn't be coming from prescriptive top-down government policy anyway. Preferable outcome that yes was, we knew from the outset that the yes side winning wouldn't be a cure-all for this country's problems. And if you're upset about the outcome just because you thought it would be, your sympathies are somewhat misplaced. At the very least, now the supposed Indigenous sovereignty no camp has now got what it wanted. Let's see if they can use it as the progressive vehicle they thought a no result would be. Either way, the outcome's the same. There's still work to do. Let's get to doing it. Goodbye for now, and have a lovely day.